Have you seen this crazy video of a lady flying around a sci-fi city? Yeah, you're not alone. In July of 2022, Saudi Arabia announced one of its most interesting projects to date. It's a city called The Line. Saudi Arabia has many years of historical structures, and in more recent years they have created feats of modern architecture. But none are quite as shocking and as ambitious as The Line. What exactly is The Line? About a year and a half ago, His Royal Highness Mohammed bin Salman, Crown Prince of Saudi Arabia, announced plans for a utopian-like linear city powered by 100% clean energy. Dubbed The Line, the new city was described in a way that resembled the setting of a post-apocalyptic novel, where residents would live without cars or streets inside of a 100-mile-long futuristic belt. Anchoring the kingdom's green city, Neom, residents would use autonomous high-speed transit, and artificial intelligence would greatly improve daily life by harnessing data to enhance infrastructure. The name Neom was created from Neo in Greek meaning new, and M from the first name of the Crown Prince, Mohammed. When the project was first announced, visuals of the development were notably lacking. Instead, the public was tasked with imagining what this one-of-a-kind city would look like using only buzzworded descriptions full of tech slang to inform their ideas. But, as the old quote goes, a picture is worth 1,000 words. In late July of 2022, His Royal Highness shared renderings of the design of the line, offering a better understanding of the vision. The line will be 656 feet wide, 1,640 feet tall, which is the length of Long Island and the height of the Empire State Building, containing the population of New York. See, right? It'll be clad in a mirror facade that reflects the surrounding desert. The city's functions will be layered, meaning schools, homes, offices, parks, etc., among other infrastructure, will be stacked on top of each other, promoting vertical movement in addition to horizontal travel. At the line's launch last year, we committed to a civilizational revolution that puts humans first based on a radical change in urban planning, HRH bin Salman said. The designs revealed today for the city's vertically layered communities will challenge the traditional flat, horizontal cities and create a model for nature preservation and enhanced human livability. They also have two, what they call regions, close or connected to the main city. Trojena. Trojena will be an all-year mountain destination. The website says, quote, Trojena will be an iconic world-class destination, blending natural and developing landscapes, and offering unique human-centric experiences for residents and visitors alike. The destination will host 6 distinctive development districts centered around tailored experiences that blend real with virtual architectural and engineering innovations, all to create a destination like no other on Earth. A mouthful, right? In the different seasons of the year, they will host a variety of different activities including yoga retreats, skiing, winter fashion week, mountain biking, hiking, music festivals, and more. Oxagon. The Oxagon, aside from its very futuristic stock video-looking trailer, will be a hub for technology and factories that's built right on the coast. The intention of this midi-city is to accelerate ideas from labs to market, and a city where people can come together, live, work, and play in thriving communities. Our fully automated next-generation port will offer unparalleled connectivity to the global markets, enabled by an integrated physical and digital supply chain. They hope to have a population of 90,000 and 70,000 employed by 2030. They also foresee 13% of the global trade to pass through the Suez Canal. How much is the line going to cost to build? With such a bold idea, the cost does not come cheap. The building cost is estimated to be around $500 billion USD, with some estimates as high as $1 trillion. It is claimed by the Saudi government that it will create 380,000 jobs, spur economic diversification, and contribute 180 billion SAR, which is $48 billion USD, to domestic GDP by 2030. What are the benefits of living in the Line City? The website lists some boastful benefits to living in the city, such as unparalleled access to nature. Our progressive design offers immediate and uninterrupted access to nature within a 2-minute walk through its diverse open spaces, suspended on multiple levels. Equitable access to pristine views of surrounding natural landscape, mountains, and sky for all. avoiding urban sprawl thanks to the reduced infrastructure footprint. Clean air for everyone. This city will be zero carbon through the elimination of carbon-intensive infrastructure like cars and roads. It will operate 100% renewable energy, including the operations of its industries. The integration of nature and open spaces throughout will serve an important role in purifying air quality. More time to spend with loved ones. Everything will be accessible within a 5-minute walk, and an efficient public transport network will offer an end-to-end journey in just 20 minutes. Automated services will be powered by artificial intelligence. Amenities in close proximity will mean residents see family and friends through spontaneous encounters. A perfect climate all year round. To ensure the establishment of microclimatic spaces, the environment has carefully been designed to allow for an optimal balance of sunlight, shade, and natural ventilation. Furthermore, the green open spaces throughout the city will further enhance the comfort for those living, working, and visiting there. Why the line is going to fail. Everything on paper and on the GNOME website makes the line project sound amazing, which is precisely why it's going to fail. Granted, this is a very bold idea, and humans wouldn't be anywhere without a dream, but here's a few reasons why it's not going to work. So, let's just list a few to start. In an interview with Business Week, Vivian Neerim talked about the Line project, saying the prince had hired Hollywood designers and encouraged them to adopt a cyberpunk aesthetic to the city. Doesn't sound very promising. There will be several migratory bird species lying unconscious or dead at the base of its mirrored walls that line the city. Mohammed bin Salman is still facing criticism for the murder of the Washington Post columnist Jamal back in 2018. According to Bloomberg and the Wall Street Journal, the workplace environment at GNOME is very cult-like. But hey, when people are getting paid checks in the millions, who's gonna say anything? Also, where are they gonna find the population of New York to fill this area in less than half a decade? I don't know. Indigenous populations have not so gently been pushed out of the area. And, like with Dubai, there will likely be modern-day slavery to help build the city. Essentially, this is bringing in workers from surrounding countries with the promise of better opportunity, but taking their passport and treating them like subhumans instead. On top of all these issues, they are very contradicting when it comes to going environmentally friendly. This project is accused of greenwashing, which is essentially making grand promises out of the environment to distract from reality. A week before the COP26 climate change negotiations, Mohammed launched the Saudi Green Initiative, announcing a target of achieving net zero emissions by 2060. This was initially seen as a major step forward in the climate community, but it didn't stand up to scrutiny, says Dr. Joanna, an expert in the international climate change negotiations from the University of Cambridge. She points out that in order to limit warming to 1.5 Celsius, global oil production needs to fall roughly 5% a year between now and 2030. Yet Saudi Arabia promised to increase oil production just weeks after making headline green pledges for this year's COP26 climate conference. The energy minister reportedly said the Saudis won't stop pumping. Quote, "We are still going to be the last man standing, and every molecule of hydrocarbon will come out." Do you think the line is destined to fail? Well, if you don't, they're taking applications for condos directly on the website to live in this futuristic city, and GNOME states that it will be finished and ready to live in by 2030. With everything that you've heard about the line, what are your thoughts? Is it a good idea, a bad one? Comment below and let us know. Also, make sure to subscribe and hit the notification bell so you won't miss the next video. Thanks for watching, and see you later.